Hi children, good morning. This is a Term 1 course book. Children, what did you learn in the previous classes? We learned Term 1 course book lessons. Children, what are Term 1 lessons, children? Our surroundings, our village, food we eat, the earth, plants and animals, our clothes. These are Term 1 lessons. Children, already these lessons completed. Now I am going to tell you about Term 2 course book. This is a Term 2 course book, children. Children, take out this book. Term 2 course book. Now I am going to tell you about first lesson in Term 2 course book. Children, take out your Term 2 course book, Term 2. Open page number 4. Children, look at these pictures. Observe these pictures, children. What are the people doing in this picture? Bring water. What do you observe these scenes generally in villages? Children, without me there is no life. Can you tell me who I am? Water. What are basic needs of human beings? Food, water, air, shelter, clothes. Now I am going to tell you about lesson name. Water is life. Water is life. What is lesson, children? Water is life. See this here, children. I means water. I am tasteless. I am colorless. I am shapeless. I am odorless. I am lifeless. But without me, there is no life. Can you tell me who I am? Water. Water is tasteless, colorless, shapeless, odorless, lifeless. See here, children. What do you need for all these activities shown here? Pour water, plants, washing clothes, bathing, cooking. These pictures tell us why we need water. Let us learn about some more uses of water. See here, children. Domestic uses of water. Drinking, brushing teeth, washing dishes, flushing toilets. Next, agriculture. Growing crops. Growing crops need water. Aquaculture. Rearing livestock. Industrial. Environmental. Transportation. Environmental, industrial, growing crops, aquaculture and rearing livestock. Universal solvent, water. What is universal solvent, children? Water. Fishing. Recreational. These are some more uses of water. Now I am going to tell you about distribution of water on the earth. See here, children, this is our earth. Our earth is known as blue planet because about 71% of its surface is covered with water. Children, what is our home planet? Earth. Our earth is known as blue planet. How much percentage of water in covered with Earth surface? 71% of water. 71% of its surface is covered with water. The water on the earth is in the oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ice caps, as groundwater and in the atmosphere. However, 97% of this water is present in oceans and seas. How much percentage water is present in oceans and seas, children? 97%. 97% water is present in ocean and seas. Due to its salty nature, it is not fit for human consumption. How is it taste, children? Ocean water and sea water taste salty taste. Salty nature. It is not fit for human consumption. Next, the water that is useful for consumption is fresh water. Only 3% of the total water is fresh water. How much percentage of water fresh water? Only 3% of water fresh water. 69 of that fresh water is in the form of ice. How much percentage fresh water form of ice, children? 69%. 69% fresh water is in the form of ice in glaciers, in icebergs and in polar ice caps, which is out of our reach. This is icebergs and glaciers, polar icebergs. See these three pictures, children. What are these three pictures? Well, boring, tap, motor, tap. 30% of fresh water is underground. Where is fresh water, children? 30% of fresh water is underground, which is accessible through wells and bore wells only. Through wells and bore wells only. 30% of fresh water is underground, which is accessible through wells and bore wells only. See these three pictures, children. Rivers, lakes, ponds. Only the remaining 1% of the total fresh water is easily available the form of surface water in rivers, lakes, streams and ponds. How much percentage of water from rivers, lakes, streams and ponds? 1% of fresh water. See these pictures, children. The following representation shows how limited our freshwater resources are. Here, children, 20 liters represent total water on the earth, both salt and fresh water. Next, 600 ml total fresh water on the earth. Next, 414 ml water trapped in polar ice caps and 180 ml groundwater. 6 ml surface water in rivers and lake. In this representation, 20 ml, how much liters salt and fresh water in this bucket? 20 liters salt and fresh water in this bucket. and 600 ml. How much ml? Total fresh water on the earth 600 ml. 414 ml water tapped in polar ice caps and 180 ml groundwater, 6 ml surface water in rivers and lakes. See here children, do you know water is the only natural resource that exists in all the three states, that is solid ice, liquid water and gas water vapor in the atmosphere. It can change from solid, liquid, gas and vice versa. See here children, ice, this is a solid water, ice is a solid water. Liquid water, this is liquid water, our drinking water, liquid water. Next, water vapor, gas, water vapor, gas. Look at the following pictures and answer the questions. See here these picture children. How do we get water on the earth? Rain is responsible for most of the fresh water on the earth. How do we get water on the earth children? Rain is responsible for most of the fresh water on the earth. What is shown in this picture? It is a part of the water cycle. Does rain bring fresh water or salt water? Rain bring fresh water. What are the steps involved in the formation of rain? The circulation of water, the different forms between the earth and the atmosphere is known as the water cycle or hydrologic cycle. Let us see how it happens. Water cycle being with evaporation. Evaporation means liquid changing into vapor of surface water on the earth. This water vapor rises up into the atmosphere. Evaporation children. After condensation, when this water vapor becomes cool, condensation means vapor changing into liquid. Evaporation means liquid changing into vapor. Condensation means vapor changing into liquid. Condensation takes place, clouds containing tiny droplets of water are formed. When enough water gather in the clouds, they release water back to the earth's surface as rain or hail or snow. This is known as precipitation. Sorry children, precipitation. What is this called? Precipitation. When enough water gather the clouds, they release water back to the earth's surface as rain or hail or snow. This is known as precipitation. What is it called? Precipitation. What is called precipitation? When enough water gather in the clouds, they release water back to the earth's surface as rain or hail or snow. This is known as precipitation. Snow, rain. What are these called children? Water cycle or hydrologic cycle. This is a circulation of water in different forms between the earth and the atmosphere, known as the water cycle and hydrologic cycle. Rain children. Some of the rainwater may seep through the surface of the earth to become groundwater. This is called percolation or infiltration. What is called infiltration children? Some of the rainwater may seep through the surface of the earth to become groundwater. This is called infiltration. The remaining water on the earth's surface is called runoff, flows into lakes, rivers and streams and are carried back to the ocean. This is known as collection or accumulation. What is called collection or accumulation, children? Remaining water on the earth surface called runoff flows into lakes, rivers, streams and is carried back to the oceans. This is known as collection or accumulation. From here the water cycle begins again. Okay children, understood? Water cycle or hydrologic cycle. Thank you children. I will meet in the next class.